Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kira the Doll, back for yet another video. And today, as you can see, we're going to be talking about the Aunties podcast. Today their guest is the Baddies, and initially I really didn't want to do it because I personally stopped watching Baddies because it was just getting boring. It's too scripted, it's too fake. So I honestly wasn't going to do a review on this one just because it's the Baddies, and I'm like, the Baddies are boring. But I'm like, nobody really gave me no suggestions on my last video on what to do a video about, and I want to just keep them coming. Like how when I was doing Baddies reviews, I was making them every week. So I'm like, let me just do it. And I'm glad that I watched this episode because the Aunties definitely clocked that T. So here we go. First thing I want to mention is this Betty shot a clock little chant is so damn corny. I wish they would stop saying that bullshit. I was like, this shit is old, it's played out. Baby girl, it was cute when y'all first started doing it, but now, please, find something else to say. Find something else. Like, at this point, come on, like, we're over it. Y'all are alcoholics. So, this video is mainly going to be, like, the messiest parts of the video that I felt like. First thing, messy, Tia said to Rollie that she ain't a big back, she a big snack. See, Rollie couldn't let Scotty have her shine. Rollie said, I gotta get up too. Like, you was doing a little too much. But anyway, Tokyo starts off the episode being messy by asking the question, how many of them eat the meow, If y'all don't know why Tokyo asked this question, where have you been? You obviously have been under a rock because it's been hella rumors. I personally made a Zeus exposed video. You can go down in my videos and find it. But it's been a lot of speculations going around about the Zeus cast members and Natalie. Basically, people been saying Natalie and Scotty be messing around. So when Scotty said she ate, before Natalie's done spit out her drink, she couldn't believe Scotty done told her on them. So now Natalie is getting real defensive. She like, Scotty, why would you say that to the aunties? Why would you say that? She said she was trying to make it clear that Scotty wasn't talking about her, but she was just talking about meow in general, But Natalie, I'm sorry, sis, but you done told on yourself. Like, it ain't no really backtracking. That spitting out that tea or whatever was in that cup was enough for us. Even the aunties was clocking it. They was clocking that Scotty mistakenly told the truth and Natalie ain't want her to tell the truth. So it was just like from that point on, they was backtracking, and that point on, they was following suit to whatever Natalie said. Like, Scotty done fucked up, y'all. But this show is, you could tell this is unscripted. Versus Baddies. Nah, this is unscripted because these women are all over the place. They all asking questions at one time. They all trying to be the center. But I will give it to Tokyo. I'm not even going to lie. I will give it to Tokyo because I feel like the past two interviews, this one and Netta and Charles, Tokyo has asked the most best questions. Like, she hasn't asked the most conversation going questions, and I'll give it to Tokyo. She carried the conversation. But at the same time, Auntie was wilding, Yo, let's get back on track, though. So, Rollie admitted to going to swinging parties because they was talking about, eating the meow, and Scotty and Rollie admitted to it. Then Scotty and Natalie also admit to both having OnlyFans. This is where the conversation gets a little interesting as well, because Tokyo makes a point that went over these girls' heads, but I caught everything Tokyo was saying, baby. We gonna break it down in a minute, but you gotta keep listening though. So now we moving on to Natalie and her relationship, because they're asking, how can you do OnlyFans if you have a husband? And they bringing up the allegations about Natalie's husband taking care of the baby while she's out doing her thing and all of that. And she just like, no, I love my relationship. I love my husband. We'll never get a divorce. And, it's just like, it's giving Cap. Natalie, she's been on TV for how many years? She's really good at acting at this point. Like I said, Baddies is too fake for me. These bitches are actors. And that's what Carlissa and Tokyo basically explained to them as well. They said basically what y'all are doing is putting y'all in a good light to be able to get on into acting roles, because that's basically what they're doing. This is not a natural event that's happening. Like, they put these girls in a specific scenario and then it pops off. But that's scripted, because that's not what you would naturally do if you just go in a room with a group of girls. You're not just going to start fighting within 5 seconds. Let's be so for real. These girls are alcoholics. Look at Scotty. But anyways, then Natalie is denying ever being with Curtis, and Rollie's backing her up. It's kind of funny though, because Rollie, y'all talking about who's Curtis? Rollie, you know you exposed Natalie before for messing with Curtis. Rollie, don't even try to act like that. Like I said, y'all are actors, actresses, whatever, however you say it. Y'all not being real. And I feel like that's the reason why Baddies is going downhill. Me personally, this is my personal opinion, but I feel like ever since Krishan and Stunner Girl left, the show went downhill. Why? Because Krishan was one of them hoes that wasn't about to back down for Natalie. Look at Natalie, y'all. Krishan wasn't going for that. Like, Krishan smacked Natalie. Krishan was the only like, her and E.T. ran up on her. All be kissing her butt. And it's just like, come on, y'all. Come on. How y'all gonna get mad at Gretchen for saying the N-word when Natalie's is an open colorist? Yeah, okay, people say she changed. She could change, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, this show is not uplifting for black women, but it's geared for black women and the audience of black women. So it's just fucked up, because she don't even really support black women, but she can cosplay and, like I said, act like one. This is exploitation at its finest. And even Tokyo asked Natalie, she said, are you a madam? Are you a man? What are you? Because everybody says that Natalie is a madam, and I feel like this has some truth to it. Every joke has a little bit of truth. Every good joke has a little bit of truth to it. Then Natalie trying to tell the aunties that what they're seeing on the internet is not the truth. Stop believing stuff on the internet. And Tokyo says she'd rather be on the internet than watch Baddies. And if that ain't the truth, clock it, honey. Clock it, auntie. Because the Baddies is getting lame nowadays. Like, it ain't the same. It ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Y'all dragging it out now. And also, Tokyo tried to school them on just the fact of, don't you feel a little stupid for selling yourself online for 40 cents a day or however much? And they laugh, but when you really think about it, if your subscription is $20 for 30 days or however many days in a month, for one person to have access to your photos for that amount of time, so for 30 days, it's $20. I can have access to whatever you post, whatever you upload at XYZ for 30 whole days. So how much are you really selling your pictures for? That is not that much money. Tokyo trying to put her onto game. Yeah, you making however much you feel like you're making for all those subscribers. But imagine if you sent that to one person or two people and you got the same amount of money. Now that's how you Tokyo, she a different breed, y'all. She different. Then here come the sniff allegations. So Carlissa get the axe, and do the sniff, and Rollie tries to act appalled like she didn't accuse Biggie of that like a few seasons ago. Like, okay, Rollie, we see you acting today, and you hate when people lie. Okay. Then they get to asking Rollie about her surgeries or whatever, so she talking about, yeah, she was awake during her surgeries. Like, this ain't a jaw dropper. Like people ain't gagging or something. Like, you know. Like, then she gets to explaining that she really didn't have body insecurity. And she said she didn't do the surgery for self-esteem, but she did it for health reasons. And she said she was actually a plus-size stripper. So I really don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, because she did a lot. So it's like, for you to say that you did it for health reasons when you literally got more health complications from surgeries as well is a little wild. So okay, Rollie, I don't know if you want us, if you being delusional, you just want us to play along. I don't know, but Rollie, I feel like that's not the truth. Next, they get to asking Scotty's nationality. Scotty says she's Dominican and black. Her mom is black. Her dad is Dominican and black. So then Carlissa say, so if you got all that black in you, why you be letting Natalie punk you? And they just trying to cool it off, and they get into what aunties be arguing too, you know. But it's clear what they're saying. I don't really try to bring the aunties into it. Scotty, why do you let Natalie punk you the way she did? Yeah, you fought her again, but I'm not about to fight none of my friends. I don't know. That's just me. I know you're a different person than me. You can tell how much you respect yourself by the people you have around you. Then Rollie get to talking about how she's not ashamed to be on EBT. And Tokyo like, so you... She basically called Rollie a fraud and a scammer. Because Rollie, how was you getting food stamps? And you on Baddies? Then they all starting to agree that they feel like Scotty beat Natalie up the last time they fought. But like I said, either way, if she beat her up or not, you could tell that Natalie got in check. All she got to do is snap. Just how Krishan had Jay and them in check. All she got to do is say, go punch her. And Scotty gonna do it. So, Scotty, that's not a good look for somebody that's your friend, your best friend, wherever you want to call it. Then Tokyo and Carlissa both imply that Baddies is scripted. And like I've been saying, I've been feeling that same way, because there ain't no way that fights happen like this. I never seen a fight happen the way that these fights be happening. Like, they'll say about 2 words to each other and then hop on each other. Like, this is not normal. Then they're giving their opinions on each other. So Tony says that Natalie got that snobby bitch attitude. And I'm happy that somebody finally told her, because Natalie do act stuck up. Like, she got a rod up her ass, and, you know, she walk around like she, I don't know, gotta go take a shit. Natalie, just go let it out. Like, let it out. Release. But Tokyo said, this what y'all need to call yourself. Y'all need to call yourself the chin of cheek and knees. Chin of cheeks and knees. The chin of cheek and knees, bitches. Look, I know that's right, because they just ratchet, ain't they? They just ratchet. Then Tia basically tells them everything don't gotta be physical, handle it a different way. And Carlissa tells Natalie to be more transparent. And that's so true. She's too fake, and that's why Baddies is going downhill. I feel like Natalie needs to be behind the cameras. I'm sorry to say. The way that everybody sucks her ass and it's on camera, it's just all played out. It's really played out. It's making it too obvious what y'all are doing. And that's why they call you a madam, because that's what the hell looks like when we watching y'all on camera. And y'all failing to realize it, because it's scripted. But at the same time, why y'all scripting everybody to kiss up to Natalie? Like, that don't make no sense. So Tokyo had the best question. She said, what is being a baddie? And Natalie really don't got no, you know, like, she be trying to back up what a baddie is. But okay, so a boss bitch getting their money, you know, just on top of their game, blah 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 blah. But she said, so if you the baddest, what is baddies? Who the baddies? If I'm the baddest, she just showing her how this is a contradiction, you know? It don't make no sense. Come up with something that makes sense. What is a baddie? What is that for real? What is a baddie? So you telling me what this is what the baddies is? Natalie gonna say, I'm not even in my 40s. Carlissa, Callie called Natalie 45. She said, I'm not even in my 40s. I'm 39. Do you hear yourself? Because, ma'am, please go sit down. Please. Like, okay, Natalie, we get it. You was a bad girl and this is your shit. But, Natalie, let's be so for real. True Bad Girls Club fans will know Natalie was a known bad girl. Why? Because she was one of the most hated bad girls. Nobody liked Natalie. Natalie was like the super villain of Bad Girls Club. Didn't really fuck with Natalie like that. That's why it's contradictory, because she was so hated that now she's the face of it. But it's just like, it was valid for the reason why she was hated. And I'm sorry, this ain't it. This ain't the representation of Bad Girls Club. It's just, it sucks. It sucks that this is what we got for the representation. But yeah, y'all, thanks for watching. Let me know y'all opinions down below. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in today. Give me some topics of what else to talk about, what else interests y'all, whoever's tuned in and tapped in. But yeah, I'll be back next week with another video for the Auntie Podcast. I really don't know what to really talk about wise. So let me know what topics y'all come across, whatever. Just let me know a topic and I might talk on it. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.